Hello, everybody. Welcome to our first annual and hopefully the first of many STW Community Awards. We are so glad that you are here. If this is your first time tuning into STW, you tuned in on a great day because this is going to be a whole heck of a lot of fun. For the next couple of hours, we are going to be giving away awards to the best community, and this was all put together by you. The votes were you. And very community driven, and we're very excited to be here. We're very excited to do this. As you can tell, we have a whole slew of co-hosts today. So again, thank you for tuning in. My name is Chase, two Owls, and I'm just going to go down the aisle to my left. Next to me is the amazing, wonderful, beautifully, amazingly talented Leisa from the Tarot Alchemist. Yes, and then that we have Allorah, my lovely, lovely co-host, normal co-host. Yes, and then next to that we have the amazing, wonderfully talented Nico. And then last but certainly not least, we have Jessi Huntenberg.
Lovely to be here. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, so welcome, madam. So welcome. So all of us will be, and I want to mention, yes, Avalon is not with us. We apologize for that, but sometimes we do need to step back into our own lives and take care of ourselves, and that is where she is. So we do not get angry at her that she's not here. She's taking care of her and her own, and that is where she needs to be. So we will carry on. And so we will be presenting all of the categories that we have. And I'm going to let Allorah kind of talk through that really quick.
Yay, thanks, Chase. Okay, so this first group of categories is, hold on. This first group of categories is dedicated to YouTube divination practitioners. These are all spiritual, witchy, magical people who are also cartomancy enthusiasts and really have dedicated a portion of their lives to education and divination online for the enjoyment of all of us. And they deserve some praise and some recognition. So Nico, start us off in the first category.
Alrighty, so our first category is going to be Best New Channel, or Best New Channel as it relates to Tarot, Divination, and Oracle. This channel is going to actually have its award sponsored by Avalon Cameron Tarot, who we just actually spoke about, and she is the operator, Spread This Witch's resident Bruja. She's also the creator of Bonestone and Earthflesh Tarot, which actually did already completely exhaust its first print. And we've also got her as a spirits worker, a medium, a card slinger, and you will be getting a free tarot reading with her. So the categories for Best New Channel in 2017, actually, we have a kind of a long list. There's a hunk of people, so let's just bear with me here. Here we go. So we've got Eagle in Flight Tarot, Kittens, Waits, and Tarot, Veronica Rose, Evelyn Timeless, Samantha Menzo, Blossom Faye, Two of Owls, who's right here, Dead Cheeky, Hedgology and the Witch, or Hedgology and the Witch, I hope I'm reading that correctly, Nathalie Poulin, and Two Spirit. And the winner is... It's actually going to be Two Spirit. Simon, you have actually won your lovely free tarot reading with Avalon Cameron. It's kind of hard when you're in an apartment all by yourself to sort of raise the energy and the suspense, so I figured I would just kind of throw it out to you. It looks kind of silly if you're actually in here watching me. So congratulations, Simon, Two Spirit. Everyone, check out his YouTube channel. Simon is actually really, really cool. And he does all kinds of things, not just discussions of tarot, but all kinds of, just digesting and, and kind of breaking down all kinds of various oracle decks. And enjoy your reading with Avalon. Congratulations.
Jessi, next category.
Hello, beautiful people, and I am going to be introducing the category of Most Creative Approach. And this is sponsored by blogger, tarot enthusiast, master dreamer, spiritual teacher, and witch author Nicole Canfield. This lady is absolutely fantastic. She's also a fellow YouTuber. Her videos are amazing. And most epically, she is the author of the Cotton Family series. And she is sponsoring a copy of her latest, which is Familiar Spirits, which is part of that Cotton Family series. So she's banging. Check her out. Read her stuff. She's just a class act. And we have the nominees for this category are Ethany Dawn, Sacred Seed, Al Moon, Eric Silvermoon, Blossom Faye, Dead Cheeky, Tarot Changes Lives, Hello Wind, Faithl's Den, Gypsy Chic, and Love and Light Tarot. And our winner for Most Creative Approach is going to go to the lovely Kasia of Tarot Map, who is fantastic. Please check her out. She's so on point and she's such a lovely person. Congratulations, Kasia. We all love you and I hope you enjoy your book, the Familiar Spirits book from author Nicole Canfield.
All right, Lisa, you're up.
Hello, lovely souls. I hope you can hear me. I am doing the Most Educationally Informative, and this is sponsored by the absolutely gorgeous Eagle in Flight, our lovely Roxy, who I've had the pleasure of meeting. Hi, Roxy, if you're here. And she is a spiritual vlogger, a tarot reader, a nature enthusiast, a path walker, and an Aussie farmer. And I've seen her cows and they are pretty cool. Roxy is offering a free tarot reading, and there's a choice between a healing tarot reading or a general home and heart reading. And also additionally receiving a copy of the 9 Lives Tarot by Annette Avalons. And the nominees for the Most Educationally Informative channel are, we have Kellyanne Maddox, Sacred Seed, 2 of Owls, Nobody Here, Jessi Huntenberg, Blossom Faye, Al Moon 513, Scarlet Moon, and Crystal Clear Christine. And the winner is Benabelle Wynn. Yay, Benabelle, woohoo! So check out Benabelle's channel. She is amazing. Thank you.
The next category will be presented by none other than the STW Resident Terror Bro, Chase Duelt.
Booyah! All right, so the next category that we have, and I am so excited to announce this. I am so excited. So we have the Most Legendary Vlogger, and this category is, our sponsor is Jillian C. Wild, who is so dope. Please check her out. She is an author, artist, creator of the new and yet to be released Naked Heart Tarot, blogger, and STW's next guest for our October 9th episode. The winner of this category will receive 1 original signed print of the unreleased deck. So that's pretty dope, right? Pretty dope. And so the people of this category, that was official, wasn't it? The names we have for this category are, we have Victor Otto, Allorah Rain, Joanna DeVoe, Annika Vadden, Molly Roberts, Nobody Here, Nadia Romanov, Kelly Bear, Tiptoe Chick, Arwen Lynch, Kellyanne Maddox, and our very own Avalon Cameron. And I am so excited to announce that the winner of this category is our very own Avalon Cameron. I wish she was here because she would just die and she would love this. So I'm so very excited. So she is getting a original signed print from that unreleased deck. So that's very, very exciting. Very excited for her.
And now it's my turn, and I can't really introduce myself because you guys already know me because I'm here every episode, usually. Well, I don't think I've missed an episode yet. But the category that I have for tonight so far is Best Unboxing and Reveal. So this category is sponsored by the Crystal Spirit House in Lebanon, Tennessee. This is kind of special to me because this is my local metaphysical shop and I know the practitioners very well. And they have donated a custom packaged healing bath ritual kit and a custom made healing pillar candle. And this shop is just 20 minutes from Nashville. So if you're in the area, stop by. Okay, so the nominees for this category are Dark Star Tarot, Samantha Menzo, Patrick from In the 78 Cards, Nobody Here, New Age Hipster, Ethany Dawn, Katie Flowers, Wild Moon Woman, Two Spirit, and Truth in Story. And the winner of the Best Unboxing and Reveal for 2017, Kelly from the Truth in Story. Yay! So Kelly, you will be receiving the gift package from the Crystal Spirit House. All right. Next up, we have deck categories. And to start this one off, see, this bracket of categories is dedicated to outstanding decks, both from this year and also from previous years with most legendary deck and those types of things. So, Jessi?
Yes, I am here to present the best new traditionally published tarot deck of 2017. This category is sponsored by none other than Anna Torian, creator and artist of the Hidden Waters Tarot, artist of the Bonestone and Earthflesh Tarot. She is also the just kind of awesome, beautiful, amazing woman who is so incredibly she's the best. Go check out her Etsy store. She does devotional statues. She does all sorts of amazing things. I absolutely love her. I've spoken with her. Can't say enough good things about her. Check her out. So the nominees for this category are going to be Ostara Tarot. Oh, I'm sorry. The winner receives a signed print from the Oracle of Echoes. That is what she is offering. So the nominees for Best New Traditionally Published Tarot are the Ostara Tarot, Santa Muerte, the Illuminated Tarot, the Star Tarot, the Everyday Witch Tarot, the Triple Goddess Tarot, Mystical Tarot, Tarot of Familiars, and the Rebel Tarot. And the winner of the Best New Traditionally Published Deck is the Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake and Elizabeth Alba. Congratulations, your deck is beautiful. I hope you also enjoy your print from Anna Torian, and much love.
And now to give up the next category is the Kiwi from Down Under, the lovely Leisa, our tarot mom.
It's me, the Tarot Mummy, and I am going to present the best new traditionally published Oracle deck of 2017. And this has been sponsored by the lovely Lady Jane's Bewitchery, which is owned and operated by Nadia Romanoff. And the winner will receive a gift box of custom magical products exclusive to Lady Jane's, including oils, incense, salts, and candles. And the nominees are Sacred Traveler Oracle, Zodiac Oracle, Oracle of Unicorns, Lightworker Oracle, Heal Yourself Reading Cards, the I Ching by Weatherstone, Sacred Power Oracle, Arthur Rockham, Wild Kuan Yin, Angelarium, and the Ganesha. And the winner is The Wisdom of Trees by Jane Struthers. Congratulations, The Wisdom of Trees, Jane Struthers. Yay! Awesome stuff.
Okay, and I'm not doing those grand introductions anymore because by now you know who the presenters are. Chase, take it away.
All right, so the next, I'm just going to struggle talking all friggin' night. And then, of course, the night that I'm struggle talking is the night that I have to host. So tonight, oh, Jesus Christ, I give up. I'm done. I'm totally done. The next category, everybody. The next category that we have is Best New Indie Tarot Deck of 2017. And this is sponsored by the Cardomancer, the magazine for all card slingers. The winner receives a copy of the current issue in print as well as a year-long digital subscription. That is dope. That is so worth it. And the nominees that we have for this category go as follows. So we've got the Bad Bitches Tarot. We have Sasaribito Tarot, what I like to call the Saucy Burrito Tarot. Witchbone Tarot, Hidden Waters, the second edition. We have Dust to Onyx, the Brady Tarot, and the Holly Simple Tarot. And the winner is, I am so happy to announce, the winner is Bad Bitches Tarot by Anthony Dawn. That is so, so exciting. I'm so excited for that. Congratulations.
Okay, I'll give Nico a grand introduction because I don't think I did before. So the next category is going to be presented by the baddest ass astrologer known on the planet, Nico from Scarlet Moon.
Hello. No. All right. So the category I am presenting next, it is the best independently and community funded tarot or oracle, which is basically a fancy way of saying a self-published, non-sponsored, independently published, and funded project that is actually funded by the creator themselves and those who wish to support them. And so be sure to send your support. This one is going to be sponsored by Wild Moon Woman, whom is actually a very interesting character indeed. She's got quite the resume. She is actually a personal and human services counselor, along with being a bloggeress, a published author, and she is a tarot reader herself. In fact, your prize is going to actually be one free insight reading with her. So thank you very much for Elise Morgan, the Wise Moon Woman, for sponsoring this category. And the nominees are the Numinous Tarot, the Queer Community Tarot, Coffee Tarot, Astrological Journey, Cardomancy, and Oracle, the Goddess Blessings Oracle, Bone Stone and Earthflesh Oracle and Tarot. That's the one, yeah. The Star Tarot, Personal Space Tarot, neat. Ofrenda Oracle, Girls Drawing Girls Group Tarot, and Tarot Aldo. And the winner of this is Bone Stone and Earthflesh Tarot, authored by Avalon Cameron and illustrated by Anna Turian. So congratulations to my beloved. I love you, Avalon, so much. I remember you were around when we were both just cutting our teeth on this gig. So special round of applause for her there, absolutely.
Alrighty, and now it's my turn. Okay, so this next category is Most Legendary Deck that has been published within the last 5 years. This category is sponsored by none other than Nico, Scarlet Moon. Those are all associated with him. He is a kick-ass astrologer, tarot reader, Witch of the Woods, and someone who has been with STW since its original inception from 2013. And he's always welcome here. The door is always open. And the winner will receive a gift certificate for a free 30-minute consultation with Nico himself. And the nominees are the Marielle Tarot, Tarot of the Hidden Realm, Orbifold Tarot, Prisma Visions, Lumina Tarot, Journey into Egypt, Sun and Moon Tarot, Modern Spellcasters Tarot, Known Tarot. And the winner is The Wild Unknown by Kim Kranz. Yay! All right. The next bracket is
prepared.
What?
I was just sending a greeting. You are not prepared. Looking forward to
Well, the next bracket of categories we have for you guys tonight is our last bracket, but it is the longest bracket. This is the bracket dedicated to divination artists and authors. These are the creators of these decks. These are the artists of these decks who come up with the fantastic artwork and writing that allow us to see beyond the veil into the other side of things and all kinds of we can't necessarily see, but through divination we can feel and touch almost. And so this category is dedicated to those people. One who will start us off is Nico.
Okay. All right. So the first category in this bigger, grander category is the most comprehensive tarot guidebook, which basically talks about the guidebook that comes with the tarot deck itself. And, you know, who do we like? You know, who does just that damn good job of actually conveying the author's intent and the artist's intent? So we're just going to be breaking that down here. This is going to be sponsored by Chase, Two Owls Tarot, right here on my left, at least as it looks on my screen. He's the one with the hat. And he's actually really, really cool. He also plays Magic the Gathering with me. Yeah, you know, he's actually also a co-creator here on Spread This Witches. He's also actually has his own up-and-coming Oracle deck, the Red Earth Oracle, coming out as well. So he's definitely got a repertoire worth examining, worth checking out, and worth taking a chance on. So get that rating. So what have we got going on for our most comprehensive guidebook? Well, we've got the Wildwood Tarot, the Green Witch Tarot. We've got the Druid Craft Tarot, the Arthurian Tarot, Mary L's Tarot, Journey to Egypt Tarot, the Vision Quest Tarot, Legacy of the Divine Tarot, the Fantastical Creatures Tarot, the Phantasmagoria Tarot, the Transparent Tarot, and the Dreamer's Journal Tarot. And it looks like the winner of this category is Phantasmagoria by Ian Daniels. You are actually the big ol' winner here, so enjoy your free reading with Chase Two Owls. I think everyone here knows the Phantasmagoria. I've actually got a copy of it right here. We just love our dark stuff, you know. So congratulations, Ian. Thanks for being here.
Okay, and can I just say, like, I'm just going to say a little blurb here before I introduce the next presenter for the next category. This is such a great event because I feel like even the sponsors are winning, because there are people that are winning that we as practitioners admire, and it would be an honor to read for them or to give them things. So this is pretty cool for us sponsors too. Okay, so Chase, you're up. Next category.
All right, so the next category that we have is the most comprehensive oral, good God, this went to a place. Most comprehensive Oracle guidebook. That went places really quickly, really fast. Oracle, the word is Oracle. And this is sponsored by House of Tarot, owned and operated by Melbourne native and YouTube vlogger at Wonder, Weirdness, and Witchcraft, Alex Morabito, and I hope I pronounced your last name correctly. The winner receives a live 30-minute tarot and oracle reading via Skype or Google Hangout, your choice. And so the nominees for this category are Medicine Cards, the Wisdom Keepers, the Druid Animal Oracle, Sacred Creator Oracle, Sacred Rebels Oracle, the Goddess Oracle, Wisdom of the Oracle, the Moon Deck, Madame Endora's Fortune Cards, and Gods and Titans. And the winner is, oh my God, you guys, the winner is the Medicine Cards, which, you know me, that's amazing. Congratulations. That's so dope. I love it. That's so dope. Congratulations.
Alrighty, next category belongs to me. Side note, Chase, do not make comments like that when I have beer in my mouth, because that almost ended badly and the broadcast would have ended because my computer would have been soaked.
Was it the comment about the Medicine Cards or about oral?
Oral.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, all right.
Way to keep it dirty at a formal award show. Good job.
It's not a show of STW if somebody doesn't talk about oral.
Or penetration.
Those seem to be pretty common here on these grounds.
Okay, anyways, moving on. Okay, so next category is Best Cartomancy Resource Book. So this category is full of books that are written for the pleasure of getting to learn cartomancy on a deeper level. These books are not included with decks, nothing like that. These are written by, usually, well, a lot of times, tarot creators and also tarot enthusiasts who have dedicated a good portion of their lives to understanding tarot in multifaceted ways. This category is sponsored by, I'm so excited to say this, the Australia-based spiritual publishing company, Blue Angel Publishing. They are home to tarot creators such as Stacey DeMarco, Lucy Cavendish, and Elena Fairchild. They have generously donated a copy of the Magical Spell Cards 2017 edition by author, artist, and award-winning tarot goddess Lucy Cavendish herself. So that is what the winner will receive. And the nominees are 78 Degrees of Wisdom, Tarot 101, Secrets of the Waite Smith, Tarot Wisdom, Tarot for the Healing Heart, Around the Tarot in 78 Days, Tarot and Astrology, Nothing But a Pack of Cards, a book on cartomancy and tarot sorcery, and Holistic Tarot. And the winner of this category is, and I'm so excited because I love her so much, Benabel Wynn, Holistic Tarot. You have won the Magical Spell Cards from Blue Angel Publishing. And we had her on STW, and she is such a delight. And her brain, I just want to lick her brain because she is brilliant. And the next category will be presented by the lovely Jessi Huttenberg.
Hello, everyone, again. I am going to be presenting Best Dark Art in a tarot deck, which I am very thrilled to be presenting. I love dark art. And this category is sponsored by none other than Ethany Dawn herself. Such a badass card slinger. I had the pleasure of working with her this summer, and let me tell you, she is exactly as she presents herself to be. No holds barred, ethical to the nth degree. She's just absolutely amazing. She is a vlogger, a tarot reader. She has created the Awakened Soul Oracle deck and the Bad Bitches Tarot, if you do recall, just recently won. And the winner of this category will receive a first edition copy of the Bad Bitches Tarot deck. So that's pretty freaking amazing. And the nominees for this category are the Marielle Tarot, Tarot of the Vampire, Darkness of Light Tarot, Bohemian Gothic, Deviant Moon, Night Sun Tarot, Slow Holler Tarot, Legacy of the Divine, the Dali Universal Tarot, and Decadent Dreams Tarot. And the winner of the Best Dark Art in a Tarot deck is going to be Deviant Moon Tarot by Patrick Valenza. So awesome. One of the most classic, most iconic decks at this point, I'd say. So not a surprise. Congratulations, Patrick. You're amazing, and I hope you enjoy your copy of the Bad Bitches Tarot.
Yeah. Alrighty, so the next category is going to be presented by the lovely Leisa, Tarot Mom.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to present the award for the Best Dark Art in an Oracle deck. And this is sponsored by the one and only, our gorgeous, our very own Allorah, by a Raw Magic Sorceress. Yay! And she is an amazing tarot reader. She's a candle crafter. I watched her do Chase's candle. Wow, I just don't know how you did that. It was amazing. She is a spiritual mentor. She is a witch. She is the STW's brain. There's other stuff written down there, but I'm just going to say she's the brain, and she's the magician behind it all. And the winner will receive one free tarot or oracle reading of their choice. And so the nominees for Best Dark Art in an Oracle deck are Oracle of Oddities, Weaver's Oracle, Le Vampire, Goddesses and Sirens, Oracle of Shadows and Light, Connects, how do you say that? Connexry cards, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Allorah, you'll have to help me out.
Konzari cards? Konzari.
Yeah. Konzari. Thank you, Chase. Divine Circus Oracle, Forces, Flora and Fauna, the Hand Illustrated Oracle, and the Fallen Angels Oracle. And the winner is the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco and Jimmy Manton. Yay! That's awesome. Well done. So, a reading with the lovely Allorah.
Cool, cool. All right, Nico, you're up.
All right, and who's ready for some irony? I'm going to be reading the category of Best Light Art in an Oracle Deck. Snicker, 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 all among you. And this actually is sponsored in an even more funny kind of way, but in the best kind of way possible. This is sponsored by the only certified death midwife I've actually had the pleasure of viewing. It's Chris Ashburn. You all know her. She has her own channel here on YouTube. She actually just did a lovely live broadcast with Joey Morris on her channel about release and resistance. She's also a big artist really into hellcap ritual paint, and the winner of this category will receive a 1-hour shadow work mentorship session with Chris Ashburn. And
hey, Nico,
I'm very envious because you're lucky.
Nico, hold on just a second. So the way that the prizes were matched up with the categories, little slips in a cup. This is not like I never.
Oh, this makes all the sense in the world to me.
Yeah, it never, like, it was not planned. So just so y'all know.
I think it is.
This is totally
Divine planning. Divine planning.
Nico's dark magic. Anyway, no, anyway, look, you get a good damn thing and you get to do it with somebody really cool like Chris Ashburn. Shout out to you, girl. Mwah. I know we've never met formally before, but I love your work if you're watching this. Anyway, here are your nominees. All right, so we've got the Kuan Yin Oracle, Medicine Cards, the Native Spirit Oracle, Winged Enchantment Oracle, Spirit of the Wheel Meditation Cards, the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle, oh, I like that one, Samadhi Oracle, Compendium of Constellations, Magical Times Empowerment Cards, Fool's Wisdom Oracle, and the Awakened Soul Oracle. And the winner is, illustrated by Danielle Mulligan, of course it is the Awakened Soul Oracle. So congratulations on your prize, dear. Enjoy your chance to actually meet the illustrious and wonderful Chris Ashburn, because she is freaking fabulous, and so are you, and so is your deck. So congratulations.
all right, Chase. You should know what to do by now.
You got it. I got it. All right. Now, let's hope for no blunders in wordage. Don't spit out your beer. All right, so the category is Best Light Art in a Tarot Deck, and this is sponsored by the pagan fiction and nonfiction author, artist, and tarot creator Laura Perry. The winner will receive a copy of the Minoan Tarot created by Laura herself, and I gotta tell you, it's a pretty dope deck. So, can I use that word enough in one night? It's just my go-to word, yeah? It's dope. Nominees are: we have the Celestial Tarot, we have the Fey Tarot, we have the Shadowscapes, we have the Ukiyo-e Tarot, the Fantastical Creatures Tarot, Chrysalis Tarot, Alice Tarot, Mystical Cats Tarot, Starchild Tarot, Fountain Tarot, and the Everyday Witch Tarot. And the winner of this category is Shadowscapes, illustrated by Stephanie Pullman. She won. Winner. Congratulations.
Lord. I'm going to need, now I know for next year, we're going to need to phonetically spell all these names.
Yeah, we need to do, yeah, we need like out beside it, like phonetically. Yeah, lesson learned.
Definitely. Okay, so the next category belongs to me. So this category is Best Backing Artwork for Tarot and Oracle. And I have to say, we had to throw this category in there because believe it or not, the backing artwork it matters to a lot of cartomancy readers. And this category is sponsored by none other than the beautiful and talented Jessi Huntenberg, who is joining us tonight from Jessi Huntenberg Tarot. She is a spiritual vlogger here on YouTube, blogger, tarot reader, psycho spiritual goddess, and she is STW alumni. She used to be a host on STW, and as with Nico, the door is always open to her when she would like to come back and join us. And tonight, she has thrown in the gamut for the winner of this category. The winner will receive 2 handmade tarot sachets, a copy of the 2017 released Illuminated Tarot, and an 8-card tarot reading. She just went all out, all out. And the nominees for this category are Prisma Visions Tarot, Bonestone and Earthflesh Tarot, Tarot of the Hidden Realm, Pam Coleman Smith RWS, Sacred Rebels Oracle, Fairies Oracle, Cosmos Tarot, Native Spirit Oracle, Fenestra Tarot, Wizards Tarot, Hidden Waters Tarot, and the Fantastical Creatures Tarot. And the winner of the best backing artwork for Tarot and Oracle is our very own Avalon Cameron, but Anna Torian wins this category because it is her artwork. So congratulations, Anna. You win the prize from the lovely Jessi for your artwork on the back of the Bonestone and Earthflesh Tarot. And Chase, take it home.
All right, this is certainly our last, but certainly not our least. Our last category is Riches, Symbolism in Tarot and Oracle. And this category is sponsored by Earthwalk Treasures, owned and operated by Sips and Sage podcasters on SoundCloud, spiritual bloggers, and witchpreneurs. That is the word. Winter Dawn Fox and Danielle Shelton. Winner will receive a custom blessing bundle of cleansing and protection supplies, including fresh sage, candles, stones, and more. I can't read the notes. I can't read that. So the nominees for this category are the Revelations Tarot, the Modern Spellcasters Tarot, the Mary L Tarot, Robinwood Tarot, Journey to the Hidden Realms Tarot, Night Sun Tarot. There's a lot of things going on the right here. Where did I leave off? Night Sun Tarot, Bonefire Tarot, the Nicoletta Ciccoli Tarot, Prisma Visions, Tabula Mundi, Shadowscapes, and the Druidcraft Tarot. And the winner for our last category, the Richest Symbolism in Tarot and Oracle, goes to the Mary L Tarot. So that is super duper exciting. We all on this, I think all on this board love that deck. So that's very, very exciting. And that wraps up our awards. And we actually got through that in like super duper time. So we, I think, have plenty of time to sling some cards, yes? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're doing it. But we have to do this in a very fantastical, orderly fashion because there's a lot of us here.
Fantastical order. Oh my God.
The words, the verbiages. So and I just have to tell you, so in our, I know we bring it up all the time, but like the juiciest stuff happens in our personal chat, like in our hangout. And so like we have our own chat and people just throw up just the most ridiculous stuff. So shall we read some cards?
We shall.
We shall. So if you have questions that you would like to ask our plenty of decks of cards that we have on this board, then please throw your questions up in all caps, one more time, in all caps, please, and we will throw them up on our chat and make sure that they get read.
And just real quick, I want to say the response that we got to hosting the STW Community Awards was overwhelming. And we're going to do this again next year. There were over 600 plus hits on the awards page alone. And there was tons of ballots, and you guys have been great. People have been, this has really been a community effort because from the sponsors to the people who our panel who selected the nominees, so forth and so on. And so this was our first run at it, so I hope it went pretty well. But next year we'll have all the kinks worked out, and hopefully it'll go a little bit smoother. But I think it went all right. I
think it went fantastic. You know, this is every first time you do something, there's always growing pains, and I think we did pretty damn good.
Heck yeah.
Good, and I'm really excited about the winners, and I just think it went awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it.
And I'm taking, I'll be right back.
All right. So yeah, that was, again, I feel like we did pretty damn awesome. And if our resident, oh my goodness, the chat has gone nuts. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You're talking people watching chat?
Yeah, like this is my first time to actually. I had like our notes up and so I just dropped the notes and the chat was goodness.
Hi everyone, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. No kidding. So much for that. Thank you. Loved having you guys. Love doing this next year again. Like I hope you guys will do this.
That would be amazing. Everyone was so professional.
It is so professional, especially
so professional. Oh my god.
And it's the fact that it came out of my mouth twice. I tried to correct oral. Really?
If there was no oral, it wouldn't be STW.
Right, oral. You know, it just is.
You guys, there's a bit of an echo. I think the word oral just echoed like divinely into the chasm of God knows what about 12 times. So, I mean, love the echo, but I don't know if we want to keep the echo for too long. But it was just like Chase going, oral. So, you know, just keep it in perspective. I thought it was awesome.
It was oral and surround sound.
You're welcome. I've made a lot of dreams come true. You're welcome. Yes, we've been dealing. Yes, thank you guys. We've been dealing with the echo for quite some time. Indeed. Do we have anybody type question? I totally failed on the. I'm just always. I always leave it to Allorah. She's our question master.
Well, there is already a question in the private chat bar. Tarot in the Closet just started a channel and wants to know if anyone has any advice from the cards. But I read it, so I don't have to go first. So which one of you people wants to take it?
So how about this? I'm going to throw you under the bus. How about you and I take this one? Yes, sir.
I don't know. After the echo, I'm just kind of, my brain is like, what?
You and me, buddy. Let's go.
You could do worse. I've done worse.
Do you hear this, man?
I'm on break, but I'm still sitting here and I'm copy and pasting, so pay attention to the chat.
You're talking pasties? What did you just say?
I said I'm copying and pasting. Open fucking ears. Oh my god.
I still have no idea what you said. It still sounds like pasties.
Pasting.
Pasting. ING. Got it. Thanks for the clarification. Hashtag boobs. Hashtag boobs and pasties. Tell me something good coming up. I feel like I'm being rude typing in all caps. You're not, Dead Cheeky. You're not. Oral tasting pasties. Wow. Creative right now in this chat. So creative. So creative.
That's penetration night.
that conversation and that episode went real south real quick and stayed south.
You're eating?
Yes. Yes. So ready. Born ready. Go for it.
All right. So Tarot in the Closet, just to refresh the question, just started to channel any advice from the cards. I'm guessing you're doing a tarot channel, or maybe I'm wrong. But I figured I would actually draw some directives for you. You wanted advice, so I did my 3-card directive, do, don't do, and what you can expect no matter what. Now, one of the things that I would pay attention to, usually when it's the do, it's do this or start doing this. Don't do this or stop doing this. And then what you can expect no matter what is a response. So what you need to do with the Ace of Swords, you know, as far as this is concerned, I think that there may actually be some kind of almost instantaneous gratification. I'm looking at the Ace of Swords as also a timing card here. We are going into Libra on the 22nd/23rd. So we are approaching the sign of Libra. You're going to actually be noticing some quicker returns. And the Ace of Swords upright is also saying that you want to make the first move when it comes to things like collaborations. You want to make the first move with people if you're looking to grow your channel in that fashion. Don't wait for invitations. You will find ways to go in. What you don't want to do right away is the High Priestess upright. I would actually, and I'm not saying this with any irony, but for the first thing I got from this is don't do the public reading tarot on your YouTube channel. Don't read for clients on your channel for whatever reason. The High Priestess, as your do not do or stop doing, may actually be saying that this is not necessarily meant to be a service-oriented channel. I mean, I don't teach tarot on either of my channels, Scarlet Moon or Scarlet Moon Magic, you know, and this might not be, you know, something that you do as a service in that sense either. The Knight of Swords upright, interestingly enough, takes you down a different kind of road anyway. Somebody will be coming to champion your cause, it seems. And I do feel like with the Knight of Swords, you may actually find yourself in a position to actually do a bit more with the tarot in terms of using tarot as a bit of a tool. Something's coming through to me about using it as a tool, whether it's a tool for manifestation, tarot-oriented spell work, ritual grids, things like that. You're actually going to be turning, I mean, you can offer these services and teachings and other platforms, but your channel is going to have a bit more of a magia as opposed, you know, type of approach when it comes to the spiritual practice, and less, you know, at least in its beginnings. I hope that made sense.
I totally have to back that up. So the card that I have for you is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is somebody that comes with a message. And so your channel, I agree with not making it like about readings as far as tarot for other people. This card is telling me that you have a message beyond that, and to make it beyond just, you know, the surface of, you know, what every tarot reader wants to make the channel about is, you know, reading cards for others. But this card is telling me there's a deeper message there and some knowledge that you have that could really benefit others. And so focus on that and getting that message across before you get stuck too much on just like the tarot basics. You have a deeper message there that the world needs to hear. Next.
All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
The echoes.
Yeah. Hold on.
Holding.
Okay, Wayward Sun, and then Marwina kind of asked the same question. So they are all wanting like what will the autumn equinox bring to us?
Go for it.
I'll get in one.
We all can. Is that what you just said? So this is talking about the energies of the equinox, correct?
Oh crap. Okay, hold on a sec. I'll catch up.
Oh Lord, I had jumpers out of that one. Face up too.
Hashtag go deeper, Chase. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss?
What? Wait a minute.
Hashtag
Why are we? No.
Go deep.
No, this is not going there. We've already been to oral, and we're not going deeper to anywhere.
Listen,
back in.
oral happened purely by accident, okay? It was not supposed to be on purpose, okay? Everybody loves a good accidental oral, though, you know.
Well, oh, Lord.
Like somebody just falls over and things happen to go in places, and it's awful.
Like what? Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Jessi, you're dying.
I'm totally dying. I can't help it. Okay, so what will the autumn equinox bring for us? We have the Four of Hearts, which is akin to the Four of Cups. So this is an energy that's asking us to turn away from what it is that we've been fixating on and to look for new opportunities that are coming close to you. And I think this makes really good sense in terms of, you know, transitioning from one season to the next. It's really good for us to get in line and in rhythm with the change and follow the forward momentum instead of staying stuck in the season that we were in prior. So this is really an invitation to look towards what is coming towards you in terms of the fall. It might be a good time to start scheduling things if you don't really have any idea of what you're going to do. It might be a good time to look at what what you have planned coming up, and to see if you can work that into your life in more holistic fashion. It's really it's so very much about leaving the past in the past in order to look towards the future and see what's being offered to you. And this is not leaving the past in the past, like I'm just asking you to just forget things. It's not like that. It's more so table what you're fixating on so you can make room for what's to come. And then we also have the Three of Pentacles. It is the Three of Diamonds. This is the Illuminated Tarot. This is the deck that I'm giving away, actually. And this is a really good message for community, because we're all about community here anyway. So it's an opportunity to work with others. If you feel like, even if you're in the Northern Hemisphere and you're moving, into fall, try to take some of that momentum you've had from the summertime, being outside, hanging out with people. Try to bring that into the fall. Try not to become too reclusive too soon, because you have the whole winter ahead of you. And also, likewise, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, Leisa, I remember once she made a request to me, like she's like, everyone's like, no one does both. I would love to do both. So if you're in the Southern Hemisphere and you're moving into spring, this is definitely an invitation to come out of your seclusion. This is an invitation to step on out and hang out with people and have some good times. So it's just really high vibe communal energy that we have going into the next season, whichever season it is, wherever you are.
And I got a card as well. I picked the Knight of Cups. So going into the autumn or spring, where I am, with the Knight of Cups. So yeah, I like what Jessi was saying about the Four of Cups, and this kind of for me ties in with the Knight of Cups. It's about going in deeper and really trusting your heart's calling. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much just trusting your heart, because we are changing seasons, so it can be tricky changing that energy over. So it's about just listening to your heart and going in a little bit deeper and doing what feels and resonates with you, because it's like you've got stuff in there that needs to come forward, and it's like you need to bring that forward with this new autumn equinox.
Well, I'm going to jump in next, because exactly what you just said, Leisa. I got the High Priestess. She flew out of the New Era Element Tarot deck, and the words that are repeating in my head over and over are diving into your intuition, trusting your gut, and this is also the card of divination. So this is also a great time to, if you are a tarot cartomancy reader, consult that. Or if you want to branch out and try a new form of divination, this would be an excellent time to get your toes wet in the water and see, what other interests you have in the divinatory arts, I guess you would say. And this is also a good time to take responsibility, take a role of leadership if you have been thinking about doing it when it comes to spiritual practice. Really believe in yourself and what you do, and don't be afraid to share it with others. Kind of goes along with the cards that Jessi pulled about working with others. So I definitely think that also applies to spiritual practice. There may be somebody who has been watching you and wanting to learn more. So definitely this is a good time to give them the time of day, so to speak, and not be so secluded. Chase, you look like you're going to burst. Would you just read the card?
I mean, I don't know that bursting is the right word, but the card that I have drawn for you is the Five of Cups. So this goes right along with leaving things behind. And, when we get into these positions in our practice and in our daily lives, even in our mundane lives, we, new experiences happen, and we're scared of the new stuff. And so it's really hard for us to remember what we still have and what we've learned, and the things that are still grounding us. And, we forget where we came from. And so what this card is telling you is that, definitely it's time to move on, because in order for us to grow, we have to move on, and we have to move into you know, different territories and new spaces, and because that's where growth happens. We cannot grow in familiar spaces. And you know, like somebody once told me a quote, and I use it all the time now, even when I teach, when I'm teaching spin, especially, and I tell people that, you know, your comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. So you have to get out of that, and you have to work hard in order to achieve what you want to achieve. So the Five of Cups is just telling you to, yes, move on. And, you know, we see this person right now that is still looking back at me like, but I have this. Yeah, you have that, and it's good. The foundations are good. Now look ahead, use the foundations and the lessons that you've learned and things that you have to help you move forward and learn more and grow and do and be.
Excuse me, I have to interrupt because I'm a little bit heartbroken. I love the Two of Swords behind you, but where is your fucking dream catcher?
That typically hangs up over my altar. So I have one dream catcher over my bed, and then that particular one hangs over my altar. And this is a project. Where's my finger? This is a project that I saw this piece of canvas with this particular picture on it, and I said that it was labeled it as the Justice card. So I'm painting over it right now, and reprinting it as like my Libran mind just had to be like, I have to fix this. This is not right. And so I had to buy it and fix it. So I hung it up. It's not done yet, but I painted over Justice, and now I have to find the right stencil and put Two of Swords on it.
So what you're saying is you need another dream catcher. Got it.
I have 3 already. How many do I need?
But it's like a thing. It's a staple. Like
it really is. It is. And it's like the community thing. But tonight I decided, since it was a tarot awards, that I would hang up a tarot card instead.
Hey, what question are we up to? I'm just wondering. Yeah, which question are we up to?
Hold on, Nico's got to read.
Oh, yeah, we got a little off track, I guess. I was like, well, we can skip me if we prefer. Okay, so what we've got here, okay, I did something different for the equinox, because I view the equinox as the beginning of a new season that goes on, obviously. So I look at what's ending, what's falling away, what's beginning, and what the theme of this new season is for the collective. So as far as what is ending, I've got the Magician card reversed. And I'm looking, this is actually the big theme of what's going on, is we're paying attention to tools that we have yet to acquire that we actually need. But it's actually having to, what's ending is a phase of lack of preparedness, or perhaps having a short-changed toolbox, or a short, I guess you could say, working with less resources than we should, having less than we should. When I say resources, I'm not getting things like money and whatnot. I'm talking about like technique. I'm talking about skill set. I'm talking about, you know, language fluency, things along those lines. And when we have this going to an end, it's sort of, you know, when I look at the Magician card reversed, I always see the faker, you know, that I'm going to fake it till I make it type of person. And when I get the Magician card reversed, I kind of think, okay, are they going to make it? Are they not? I don't know. I'm a neutral reader. I'm an indifferent reader. But when I look at the Magician card reversed as the going away, nobody is going away. I mean, sorry, it's going away, that there's no more faking. We realize that there's something missing in this toolbox. What's beginning, okay, with the Seven of Cups, is I honestly think it's the acquisition. It's the window shopping for the tool set. It's the opportunity to actually start to open ourselves up to more diversity, to kind of fill our heads with things that go, again, beyond maybe like what like Chase said, comfort zones. You know, even in our spiritual community, you know, we don't have dress codes, but our semantics certainly can. You know, if we don't say love and light this and high vibe that and blizz blaz and him ham channel this from the Pleiadian who, then we end up in a situation where we kind of get stuck in a bit of myopia. And the Seven of Cups is kind of saying, okay, well, maybe the echo chamber is what we get away from. And then we start seeing all these diverse numbers of people. Each cup is maybe a different voice, a different language, a different style. And then funny enough, what it's all about is the Six of Cups, and almost a staunch contrast to everyone else. And it makes me wonder, maybe the reason we didn't have tools to begin with is because at some point we threw the baby out with the bathwater. We all know people who've actually, no, we all know people who have left a tough situation. They've quit a job, they've moved town, they left a tough relationship or a tough spot in life. And that kind of put them in a bit of a, I always call it the awakening bender, you know, where you quit your job, you move, you break up with your boyfriend, you move across town 100 miles, and you just kind of leave it all behind. But before that, there actually was a treasured tool that you may have given up that you shouldn't have let go with the pile of stuff that you did need to go. And that's what I think a lot of us are going to be looking into over the course of the coming season. What do we need to go back and find that we may have accidentally lost you know, that was underneath the crud that we knew we were supposed to get rid of? Something got caught in the pile.
Can I just say preach, because this is happening to me right now. All right, okay, so Chase isn't picking up the slack here, so questions manager.
I mean, you are the questions manager, so I feel like every time I try to step in and take over your duties, all of a sudden it's like all personal and I get snapped at, so I was just going to let the questions manager have it.
Oh, no, it doesn't get all personal and snapped at and all that, no. It gets out of order, and then we miss questions, and yeah.
You're so good at being a questions manager. Thank you for all that you do for STW.
I'm getting a tiara. That's my next move. Because when we said that today, that she was going to clean off her tiara, I was like, fuck yes, wear that.
That's dope. But no, like, let me take this second and let me just, like, honestly tell you guys how much work Allorah does. And because I'm a busy human being. And Avalon is such a busy human being. It's not to say that Allorah is not. Like, her busy. She does so much for this channel. Like, you guys have no idea. So just send her some absolute love and some pats on the back. And because without her, this would not have happened. The awards would not have happened. STW would not be here. And I love her endlessly. And all of the work she puts in is just, like, you guys honestly don't know. Like, she is the reason that we are here and why this is a brand that is, you know, finally getting on its feet, and we have all these projects going on, and it's her, man. She is this magic that keeps us together, and she's just the sauce, man. She's just the sauce, and I want her to cry for me. So, but I honestly and truly, like, you guys have no idea. I need you guys to just really understand that, because, and it's not that I don't want it to make it sound like we pile shit on her. Like, she willingly does this. Like, she willingly, like, takes on all this stuff, and when she absolutely needs us, she will absolutely ask. And, you know, again, Avalon and I are just so busy. I have 2 businesses that I'm running, and, you know, right now with baseball is just, it's become a sport in America that is year-round now. So we have summer ball and we have fall ball. So, you know, my life just gets consumed with it. And so I just thank you, and I love you, and you are not cherished enough for everything that you do for this channel. So I love you.
Okay, well, and now that that's over, this is why I forgive you on a regular basis. Okay, let's get to the next question and not make it an Allorah love fest. So, the beautiful Roxy from Eagle in Flight Tarot, she says, am I on the right track with my career? I have plans upcoming to transition. So, Leisa and Jessi, maybe you want to take this one? Chase juggles balls spectacularly. He will tell you that. He is not taking on too many balls.
What just happened in this chat?
The chat. Somebody said you're juggling too many balls.
I mean, I only ever have to juggle 2 at a time, so I feel like I'm pretty good at it.
Lord help.
You brought it up. I'm just finalizing it. Putting my stamp on it, if you will.
I'm not going to say what I want to say.
I'm going to do a reading now.
Bring us back.
Yeah, I'm just going to bring it back. So, you know, people all say, they're like, I don't want to say things. I'm just going to keep that from happening. All right. So, Your question, Wayward Sun. No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Eagle in Flight Tarot. Am I on the right track with my career? I have upcoming plans to transition. First of all, we are met with the energy of the star. You need some R&R. You have been working your ass off, and this is one of the reasons why you're thinking of transitioning. This is one of the reasons why you went forward with, you know, your career path, but in the transition, you have been you're a little bit depleted. You've been throwing all of your energy at this, and for good reason. Transitions are really important in terms of, you know, laying the track and making sure that we set ourselves up for success. But you're being asked right now, in the midst of this, to remember your self-love and your self-care practice. It can be really easy when we're really, really busy and when we're forging ahead to let some of that stuff go by the wayside. I know, personally speaking, unfortunately, a lot of times my spiritual practice will be the first thing to go, and that's one of the biggest mistakes that I can make. So learning from experience. As you're making this transition and as you're going through it and you're going through this change, make sure that you take some time out for yourself to do the things that make you feel good about yourself. And not even that, just to do nothing but take care of yourself, to rest. So important to make sure that you recharge your battery. You know, you can't go across the country on one tank of gas. It's really important to make sure that you take time, and you deserve it too. You've been working so hard, and transitioning is really difficult, exciting, but also really challenging. So you definitely deserve to, you know, take a break and make sure that you have enough energy to move forward. And we also have here the Three of Spades, which is the Three of Hearts. So I am thinking that there's an inner conflict that's causing you to ask this question in the first place. There may have been something about your past career move that you found to be, you know, really rewarding, but at the expense of feeling that you were valued for what you do. And maybe you also felt like you weren't putting your skills and abilities and what you really have to bring to the table, that you weren't channeling that through the work that you were doing. So as you're making this transition, even so, you know, it's going to be sad to leave behind, you know, the career path that you were traveling before, just because, you know, I'm sure there were parts about it that you really liked. And it's okay to embrace those feelings. It's okay to feel the loss. If you feel the loss, you know, don't minimize your feelings in this. And it's much better if you just embrace it and experience it now, you know, as opposed to suppressing it and then going down the line when you're starting your new thing, having to deal with those feelings of loss and that kind of emotion. So give yourself that. I think it pairs really well with the star too. And last but not least, we have the Page of Pentacles, or the Jack of Diamonds. And I'd say that this leaves, at least from where I'm looking, that you made the right choice. You have a brand new opportunity. And so make sure that you seize that opportunity, you know, as you're making the transition and you're thinking about what you're leaving behind. Also make sure that you're looking to the future. And this kind of like mimics the reading that just happened. Make sure that you're looking to the future, because you really do have an awesome opportunity here. And if you capitalize on this, this could be exactly what you're expecting it to be and what you're hoping that it could be.
Cool. Hey, Roxy, I got for you the Two of Swords. Can you guys hear me? Yep, cool. Two of Swords. And with this Two of Swords, I'm feeling like you need to have, like, the Two of Swords can be quite a conflicted card, as we all know, but I feel like you need to actually take that time to just be still, just to go really, really still, because you've been frantically busy. And I remember, you know, when you came over to New Zealand, we talked a little bit about this. And so I feel it's really, really important for you to just go still before you transition. Because if you transition and you're frantic, you're going to go into the new job feeling like your energy is not quite centered, and you really need to make sure that your energy is centered as you go into your new job. So make sure that you take that time to be still and to just get clear about tying up those loose ends at the work that you're doing now. And there will be some sadness around, you know, leaving that job, because as Jessi pointed out, it's a transition. So you will have to say goodbye to some people. And so you need to give yourself time to really process that before moving into the next phase. So make sure that you have that time before you move into that next phase. And then we've got the Six of Wands. So yee-haw, baby. You are definitely transitioning into the right place. And I knew that without a doubt when I read your cards here in New Zealand. And it's going to be full fucking steam ahead, baby. It's woo! You're going to be just flying really high. So make sure that you have that break in between, because you're going to need it. You're going to need that downtime and that processing time before you transition to this amazing new job. So there you go, lovely Roxy.
Thanks, Mom. Yay. Okay, so I think Nico should start off the next one. You game?
Yeah, sure. I was clearing my throat right when you decided to throw me the... All right, let's see. Transition. Joe May Sky My birthday isn't... Oh, here we go. My 25th birthday is in 3 weeks. Sorry, I'll just mash together. What's in store leading up to your birthday or after the birthday? Just makes a difference, because I'm going to ask the cards if that's... I'm going to do it anyway. God damn it. I'll just do before and after. Because sometimes I got to do this. Sometimes I got to do this. Like, sometimes I'll be like, I'll do a reading for somebody. I'll be like, okay, so what are we looking into? They're like, I'm like, okay, fine. You know, like I said, witch in the woods. What are you doing here? No. Let's find out. What do you want here, sweetie? All right, Joe. Erase. Joe's birthday is in 3 weeks. Joe is a Libra. So what is going on with Joe? I'm a Libra rising, so we could all have some chats. All right, so Joe, what is happening with Joe May Sky? Joe's 25th birthday. All right, and the period leading up to and the lead following, and what is the... Are there any big, I guess you could say, events occurring in any areas of your life around that? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do kind of a hill. All right, going up the hill is leading up. Then we have the birthday. Then we've got coming down after the birthday. And then I'm also going to pull a few cards here. Don't worry, I read really, really quickly, so I don't, you know, this isn't going to take forever. And then I just pulled some cards here to talk about, I guess you could say, some of the usual mundane questions of life: money, health, love, friends, family, all that kind of stuff. What's going on? All right, so okay, well, okay, so your 25th birthday is in 3 weeks, but I don't think you're necessarily doing your birthday, like even the week you're doing your birthday, or it's something very, very low key. Because I'm almost seeing like what you're going to be doing with the King of Wands. I'm seeing somebody else actually kind of chaperoning this whole birthday thing. I think that a lot of your birthday is going to be around whatever this King of Wands, whatever he has in store for you. It's almost like we kind of... It's going to feel a little bit like we're taken out of our territory. I think his heart's in the right place, but he's thinking more about what he would like as opposed to what you would like. But it's still going to be a good experience. I mean, he's still going to be a good friend and help you out through that. But the Two of Wands reversed, as far as like leading up to your birthday, we still don't... It's almost like there's no plans. You might as well give it to him if you don't have plans of your own, you know, because then you could at least be taken on an adventure by somebody. After that, the High Priestess reversed and the World card reversed are showing up here. Now remember, I don't worry about reverse cards. I don't give them judgment. I just look at them as an extension of the vocabulary of the tarot. I don't get superstitious. And one of the things that I'm kind of noticing is that, you know, your birthday kind of comes in waves. It's never on the day. It's sort of before and after. And so even as we get closer to the end of October, you know, closer to the beginning of November, even with the world card reversed, we've still got good things coming to you for your birthday or from your birthday, either from people who may be missing out a little bit. My birthday's September 11th. We never do anything on my birthday. Okay, not since you know when. So, you know, we just kind of do it the week before and the week after, and it kind of seems to be branching out a little bit like yours. When I look at the, it looks like there may be some issues going on here with the Five of Pentacles reversed. Somebody may be coming to ask for some kind of help. Somebody may be coming to ask for help, and that kind of displaces us sometimes a little bit, and that can really suck, you know, because sometimes, you know, people get needy. People get needy, you know, who hasn't been in a gathering or at a party or something like that and had somebody, oh, yep, somebody's emotional problems have now pulled all spotlights onto themselves. But this is happening beforehand, which is also probably why we postpone it. But they might have a good, perfectly good reason. It does look to me like overall, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands upright, you do have a good birthday. But it looks like it's coming in waves. There's something around the epicenter. I apologize. I don't take questions the way Allorah does. I tend to, you know, demand a little bit more specificity. So I was probably the wrong person to take on this question. But it does look like this is actually not a bad birthday indeed. Just, you know, my advice to you would be, if you have to get it early and get it late, it's still a good birthday. And, you know, even if somebody is in need or does need help or whatever in the middle of it, you pretty much get 2 birthdays this year. So I hope that this answers your question. I answer questions as they're asked. I apologize. I'm not trying to be a jerk. Thanks for writing in. Somebody else go.
I feel like that was like a complete reading in of itself. That was pretty good.
So read the next question.
That's not my job, questions manager.
Okay, I'll be the wizard behind the curtain. So let's see. What's the next one? Rebel Child Tarot. How can I gain more confidence to sling cards for others?
I love Rebel Child Tarot. Love her, love her.
You can start it off.
Well, how about that? How dandy. Dandy like candy. Let's do this. So, question, how can I gain more confidence to sling cards for others? How can I gain more confidence to read cards for others? See what the cards got for you, sweet girl. So, King of Wands says you just got to do it by doing it. You know, it's I think we talked about this a few episodes ago. So, and I'm going to retell the story because it's prevalent and it's a really good one. So I had an art class way back in high school, which we're not going to talk about how long ago that was because that was longer than I'd like to talk about. But I had a teacher in art class, and as we all know, I'm not much of an artist in the way of drawing and shapes and things. So I went up to her after class one day because I just got shit grades in art. I just wasn't good. And so I said, how in the world do you learn to draw? And she said, simply, she said, sweetie, you learn to draw by drawing. And that has been something that I've taken now into my 30s. With anything, you know, most of us, there are, you know, obviously people that just are born naturally with a gift, but most of us learn to do something by just doing it. You have to gain that experience just by doing it. We have to go through it, we have to experience it, and we have to, there's no better way. And this is so true for me too, when I was talking earlier too about, you know, I teach spin. So, you know, there's some music and some terrain and some, you know, mixture of the two that sometimes you don't know how it's going to go until you actually teach it. And once you teach it, then all of a sudden, you know, well, that didn't work, or it did work, or, you know, something like that. You just got to do it. And the King of Wands is like the action of action, right? So this is like the ultimate, just go out, do it. And don't be afraid, and don't be afraid of the outcome, because what's going to happen is going to happen. And know that it, you know, even if it doesn't go well, there are lessons in that. And so it'll be a learning experience, and you just got to do it. Just got to do it.
Did anybody else pull a card?
I did. I got the Lovers. And so this to me just says you've just got to make the choice, honey. You just got to make the choice. And then you got the fall. So just jump. Just like Chase said, you know, you've got to get good at reading cards and to get practice at reading cards, you've just got to read the goddamn cards. So just practice, 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 and don't feel afraid of failure, because there is no such thing as failure. There's only experience. That's it. Short and sweet.
So I'm totally gonna bogart this for a second. Chase, where are your animal cards? I need you to go get them.
Why?
Because everybody else needs to ask questions. It's my turn, damn it.
I ask questions if I fucking want to ask questions.
Did you hear what I said? I don't need your attitude today.
Give me 1 minute. Hold up.
But we can go on with the next question while he's getting those. All right, so next question is Bunny Kisses. Hold on. Bunny Kisses 1000? Yeah, I think that's the screen name. Let's see. How will reading at my first psychic fair go? It's a charity event, and all the proceeds go to charity, and all the readers will be new. Okay, so who wants to throw in on this one? I'll pull a card. Anybody else?
I'll do it. But honey, if you're asking for a reading on how your psychic reading's gonna go, come on. Who won the prize to get a reading with me? I hope they're watching. They're never gonna redeem that voucher. Okay. And erase. All right, so how is... All right. How will reading at the first psychic fair go for Bunny Kisses 1000?
Okay.
Right. Charity event.
Hold on, Nico. Because I got a card that popped out. So I'll just read this real quick and then you can read yours. So the card that popped out for me, flew out, this is upside down. This is the way it came out. This is in a traditional deck. This is the King of Swords, Father of Air. But because it's reversed, I'm going to tell you to not be in your head so much. When you are being intuitive and consulting spiritual space and trying to get in touch with entities beyond the veil, you cannot get stuck in your head. And I don't know if you are a person that is very logical and analytical. I'm going to assume so, since this card came out. That is not a place that you need to be when you are trying to really tap into your intuition. So don't get stuck in freaking yourself out, psyching yourself out. This is a whole different set of faculties you'll be working with, and it may be a little scary and a little new, but as long as you stay out of your head and trust your gut, and we've all been through that, because sometimes in tarot readings, card readings, or just intuitive hits, there are things that come at you that you're like, I ain't fucking saying that, but you have to say it, because 9 times out of 10, you're dead on. So just trust your gut and your intuition, and you'll do well. All right, Nico.
Oh, I thought you were... Okay. Anyway, here's the thing, honey. I do get a lot of what was coming out of Allorah as well with the, with the King of Swords reversed. Now, my thought about what I've got here, I did beginning, middle, and end of the day. Okay, so the beginning of the day, we've got the 8 of Pentacles upright. You're doing just fine for the beginning of the beginning of the event. And the thing about what I like about the 8 of Pentacles in this situation is that you are totally comfortable actually being the student and the practitioner at the same time. And you're more okay with handling your own, perfecting your own way, and not trying to be like somebody else. We've talked a lot about embracing yourself. You don't have to do it a certain way. You don't have to do what a certain teacher says just because Allorah says it, or Nico says it, or Chase says it, or Tarot Alchemist says it, or Jessi said it. Anyone says it. doesn't mean it's going to be with you. We could all be like completely different species in our soul incarnations anyway. So what's going to turn you on may not necessarily turn Jessi on, may not necessarily activate Chase's energy, may not activate my energy. So you're actually kind of, honestly, my advice looking at this is don't practice the night before. Just chill the hell out. And you're actually going to realize that you're going to break a lot of rules. There's no tarot dress code. Like I said, you don't have to go in there and talk about all kinds of very specific things and make sure you drop a certain bit of semantics and hashtags and stuff. Hashtag karma, hashtag twin flame, lottery ticket crap. You don't have to do that. You know, the middle of it, you know, with the middle of the day with the high priestess, you are kicking ass. Okay, the high priestess upright, you are nailing it. You're actually doing better than other people because, again, you're not afraid to actually go it your own way. Your guides speak to you in your language. Your guides aren't going to speak to you in pop spirituality language. They don't care about that. You know, you're going to do just fine, babe. Though the Eight of Swords says you might get out early. Okay, so that's what I got.
Jessi's dying. Go.
Okay, we have the Hierophant. So to me, this is a strong indication that you just rely on what you've done before. You know, there's no need to bring any extra flair to it. There's no need to pretend that you're somebody that you're not. And I guess what Nico was saying, like, you know, everyone has their own way of doing things. Like, there's no need to pull from a tradition that's not yours. Pull from your own tradition and rely on your knowledge base and your skills and your abilities to channel, to read, and to do the damn thing, and you should be fine. The only like warning I would see here would be like if you did start getting these feelings of, you know, toxic comparison, if you know you were paying attention to the other readers around you and like thinking about the ways that they were reading that you weren't, that, and you tried to switch things up, that you might fall into some difficulties. But yeah, just a strong message, just do the damn thing the way that you've always done it, and you should be doing it amazingly. Trust in yourself, trust in your foundations, and you'll be good to go.
Okay, so I'm totally going to bogart this awesome reading session. I never get readings in public, so this is going to be interesting. But before that, Nico has got to get to the store before it closes because the man is hungry. Yes?
It's not for me, it's for cat food.
Aww.
I mean, it closes at 9, but it's about a half hour out, and people drive like assholes in North Seattle, so.
Well, thank you so much for joining us and being a part of the first annual STW Awards. We really appreciate everything that you've done, from inputting nominations to being here to present them and also being a sponsor. It's really awesome. Everybody give a hand to Nico. Yay! And you are excused, sir.
Well, thank you. And thank you, everyone. And congratulations to all of you winners out there. I definitely look forward to getting to meet the winner of the category I sponsored. So when you do get your certificate, you'll actually be able to just go to my website, integrativemysticism.com, and redeem your certificate there like you were ordering a regular appointment. I figured I'd explain how to do it now. So, you know, and I know it's confusing because I have two channels. There's Scarlet Moon, which is the big horoscope channel, and then there's Scarlet Moon Magic, which is my vlog channel, which is a little bit smaller for now. So you can find those links in the description bar here below if you want to subscribe to either one and find links to the store. But when you get your certificate, just go like you're normally ordering and it'll take care of it there. Okay? It's a self-schedule application. It's a little complicated. No email tag.
Alrighty then, no emails. He doesn't get them. Trust me, I know. All right, Chase. So, you got them animal cards ready?
What you want?
I don't have a specific question. I just want you to pull animals because I just want to see what happens.
And this is, we're talking about you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Keep it clean.
All right. Is this about October?
Hey, no, we're not going there.
Is this about October?
No details. Just pull the damn card.
This is about October. You have a very specific question in mind. I can feel it. About a particular somebody. I can feel it.
Can you just pull the cards and stop asking?
About October.
Also, just so you guys know, Chase has read for me before. Who said ant? No. I am going to slit my throat.
Right? Who? Oh. Ew. All right, so I am pulling a card for you, not for the month of October, not about a particular somebody, not about a particular situation, just a card. Okay, got it. Got it. Let's see who pops up right now. I'm gonna laugh so hard if it is Ant. You got some big stuff coming your way. I feel it though. I feel that. All right, what do we got? Oh, whoa. Well, that's interesting.
No, I'm saying nervous. Now I'm nervous.
Okay, so I actually pulled 4 for you, and interesting. So, okay. So, don't be scared about it. There is no reason to be scared. There is no reason to fear change. There is no reason to, the rabbit is a runner because a rabbit is scared of everything. It's a huge medicine of fear, and it's rabbit's first inclination is to run. So all of the feelings that you have about running from not October, not this particular somebody, not this particular situation, don't feel like that you have to run, you know? Just don't hang in like rabbits. And it's also funny that somebody just said that because rabbits do procreate often. So sex aplenty. So the next animal that that I have for you is the bear. And the bear is a huge animal medicine of introspection. This is about going back into yourself and finding the confidence within yourself to take on whatever the changes are. You know, anytime that we have big changes in our life, we tend to, as human beings, depend on other people and our surroundings to give us comfort, you know, even if it's like that blankie that we always wrap up in that makes us feel good, you know.
It's crystal I'm like holding for dear life.
Right. So this is about finding the confidence and the wherewithal, if you will, within yourself, because we are all capable of making magic and creating situations and scenarios and outcomes that we want, because we have to learn that we are worth it. And especially if this is something that you've been waiting on for a long time, which I'm feeling that is, and we'll get to that in a moment. But you know, it's about the power that we have within ourselves to make what we want happen come to fruition. So the next animal they have is possum, and possum is all about playing dead. And this isn't necessarily this isn't like a bad omen. What this is considered is a distraction, right? So this is like faking out somebody. So this is going to be like the first thing that came to me, and this is going to be really cheesy. The first thing is come to this situation, not October, not this particular person. Come to all of not that as your genuine self. Don't throw yourself, you know, into a situation to feel like you have to be somebody else, because again, in order to find the confidence within ourselves and to make things happen and to make things come to fruition, is that we have to come to things open and honestly and not create diversions. That's the word I'm looking for. Don't create a diversion for yourself, or not for this other person, or not for this other opportunity, not October. You just have to just be open and honest, and just that's how we grow, and that's how we find the people that are right for us, is just by being super genuine and super open. And the last thing that I have, which is a beautiful final card, is otter. And otter's all about just embracing that beautiful feminine energy, and just, again, loving yourself, and just knowing that you are beautifully magical and beautifully equal. And, you know, otter is also very playful and is not scared of a lot of things. I won't say scared. It's very curious about a lot of things. So it does tend to, the shadow side of otter is because it is so curious, it gets itself into some very precarious situations, because again, it's kind of, people talk about the cat being curious, it's that the otter is way worse. So just keep yourself in line, and just keep yourself attached to that beautiful feminine energy that you do have, and that bear energy that is obviously surrounding you. You know, bear energy is probably coming through in this reading much more than anything else. But you know, maybe the shadow side of that, you know, everything's been beautiful and positive. Otter is saying just keep your curiosity in check and know that it is new, and just don't delve into it. Just know that that it is still new. So treat it like it is new, but don't be scared of it. Yeah.
Side note, you remember when you did this for me in July? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And Otter was.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Otter hadn't left you, sweetheart. Not yet. Not yet. It's about that sacred feminine. You just got to connect to it. Don't starfish. I don't know. The we have from the chat. Don't starfish.
Okay, so yeah, let's get back to the audience questions, please.
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay, who's next? Wait a minute. Chrome 166, how can I enjoy life more? Jessi and Leisa, saw you.
Okay, so how can you enjoy life more? What an awesome question. It's a question we should all be asking ourselves. Okay, how can you enjoy life more? Ooh, you can enjoy life more by being like the King of Swords, by engaging in intellectual banter. Don't be afraid to really open up your throat chakra and express what it is that you have to say. You might feel that sometimes you hold back because you're afraid that your opinions are too strong, or that you'll come across as a little bit too forceful. Or, you know, perhaps when you're in a group setting and it's time has come to make a decision, you know, figure out what you're going to do, what's going to happen next, and you kind of take a back seat because you don't want to be seen as too assertive. You don't want to be seen as, you know, bossy or the person who takes over. But I think this is an invitation for you to kind of step into that energy a little bit. You enjoy embodying that energy. And, you know, so many people look at the King of Swords and they think of it as this really cold and taciturn energy. And I don't necessarily see it like that. I see the more playful side of the King of Swords, which is this, you know, logical banter. It can be fun. It can be really fun to just go back and forth and listen to what people have to say, and sometimes not invest so much emotional energy into it so that you can actually hold space for people. And this is like a really good, I think a good aspect of the King of Swords is that you can listen without being completely in 100% mood, so you can stand in your truth too, and you can look at things in a way that is that makes a lot of sense, and that usually is a really good way to look at it, a very effective way to look at it. So don't let anyone make you feel bad because you approach things logically. Stand in that power, stand in that truth, and, you know, your voice is a voice that needs to be heard too. So much love, my dear.
Okay, and I got the Knight of Coins. So for you to enjoy your life more, don't be in so much of a rush, you know, just take your time and just enjoy being in the moment, because the moment is where the magic is. I think you probably, I get the feeling that you beat yourself up because you really like to push yourself and make things happen. And it's like sometimes when we're pushing ourselves too hard, we actually block the flow. So you need to just be still and slow down and just enjoy the roses. Speaking of roses, you got the Page of Wands as well. And this is from the lovely Deirdre of Sorrows cards. I don't know if you can see that card, but he's quite a mischievous character, this Page of Wands. So you're being reminded to play and have some fun and bring some balance back into your life by slowing down and just enjoying the moment. And also writing as well is very important for you. So to enjoy where you're at, perhaps start journaling a little bit more, because I feel like you'll be in touch more with your authentic self when you're journaling. And the insights that you will gain will be pretty far out, and you'll be quite amazed. But you need to slow down to be able to make that happen. So yeah, slow down and play and write and just have fun. So there you go.
Alrighty, and I think we are going to have to wrap this up because unfortunately people have lives, and I know that the Terror Bro and I both have school in the morning, and so Chase, if you want to take us out, that would be awesome.
Absolutely. And those two questions that I got from Bone Arrow and from Natalie, if you will leave a comment in the comment section, leave a comment, and I will absolutely still do that for you. But unfortunately, it is just late, and everybody is having to peace out. So again, thank you guys so much. Again, you made, especially this, we say it every single episode, but you made this episode happen. This was all of you guys for being super active and, you know, being a part of this wonderful community that we are trying to build. Not trying to build, like we built it. Like, you guys have just made this so awesome, and I'll use the word one more time tonight, so dope. And I just absolutely love everything that that you guys are about and everything that you bring to this community, because obviously without you guys there would be no us. And so, I mean, endless snaps to all of you, and thank you for going out and voting and doing all those beautiful things, just being beautiful souls. And thank you to my wonderful co-hosts, Nico, who is not here, Jessi and Allorah and Leisa. Thank you guys so much for helping us count, especially Leisa. Leisa just blew us out of the water with all the counting and keeping everything up, and it's awesome. So thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I love you, and make sure to tune in 2 weeks. We have another episode, and our guest is going to be Jessi Wild, so very excited for that. I love you guys. Sending loving energy your way. Love you.